This story is about a little boy named Kushu who lived in a small, faraway village with only a few other families in Georgia. His abode was nice and comfy, but that is not where he wanted to stay. He liked to travel to different towns, go swimming and fishing in the lake. He usually awoke before everyone and stayed out late. His mother would let out lamentations when he forgot to come home because he fell asleep under a tree. Kushu was only 13, but he thought he had divinity, like magical powers to protect him from anything. He was a very curious child and was known for asking many questions on his journeys. He questioned the mailman, the milkman, the taxi driver, and the cooks. He questioned his aunties, his uncles, his mom and dad, and the dog too. But who he enjoyed questioning the most was Grandma Q. She had an answer for everything, and usually the others were confused. They couldn't answer his questions like, why is the earth round? How many animals can fit in the zoo? And why do newborns dream like big kids do? Kushu was very curious, and his grandmother was too. She liked to tell him stories and talk with him all day, just to stay in the loop. His questions brought back old memories from her youth, and also gave her a reason to learn something new. One day Kushu had been gone for 3 days, and his mother wept and wept. His grandmother devised a plan to keep him home at night and waited until he visited her to speak. "Grandma!" Kushu yelled excitedly when he saw his grandmother sitting on the porch. "Kushu, I'm so glad to see you. I thought I'd never see you again." "Why?" he replied. "Have a seat and let me explain." Grandma paused for 6 seconds and Kushu grew more interested. Then she said, "Kushu, for many years children that have wandered away from home in the dark of the night have gone missing. Up above there is a dark abyss that can pull young children to outer space where they are lost forever in the darkness." Kushu looked up into the dark sky and realized that the only light in the sky were the stars. Grandma continued, "You were still a child until you proved to your mother and father that you are a man. As a young boy, wandering from home at night is dangerous for you. Your mother cries because she doesn't want anything to happen to you." Kushu took a deep breath and said, "I'm sorry, Grandma, I didn't know." That night, Kushu stayed at his grandmother's because he was too scared to travel alone at night. Grandma called Mama and Papa, and Kushu rushed home first thing in the morning, never to wander from his abode again until he was a man.